In this video, we're going to talk about the Go E1Ulife earning potential, compensation plan, and pointing out the simplicity that each person should adopt if you want to be successful with this compensation plan. First off, it's important to join a board that best fits your budget. When you do that, it's important to start with the lowest board, which is $25, and of course, work your way up by upgrading. And over time, you can work your way up to every board. The majority of people that begin with us may be in a position where they can't afford to purchase all of the packages. So if you begin with just $25 or $25 and $100, as you get paid, you can use some of that money to upgrade so you can earn more. But for now, get the principle and the concepts we're about to share with you. So first thing you do is you join the boards. It makes sense to see that it would fit your budget or something within your reach, right? So the second thing is note that as you progress through, you want to progress through completing your boards. As you progress through completing your boards, when you get to what's called a pay line, you're going to be earning money. So it's important to progress. When you fill each position in a board, you'll get paid. You get paid multiple times, 7 times on any board, you'll get paid whatever amount there was that you paid for that board. And don't worry if you don't understand it all, you're about to have a visual where you'll be able to see exactly how that's done. The payments are made in Bitcoin to you, just as you've paid Bitcoin to get started. And here's the thing, we use 100% of the commission that goes to, of course, as a payment to the affiliate. The only thing the company is receiving is the administration fee for each package. We're going to look at that in a moment when we get over to the first board. So note, the more boards you enter, the more you can earn. Once you own a board, you never have to take money out of your pocket and buy a new one. It's only done for money you earn. Let's take a look. How many boards are there? Glad you've asked. Let's take a look at the first one, the $25 board. There's a $25 board. There's a $100 board. A lot of people start with just one board, either $25 or they start with both of these. And note, you're going to find out how in the world they never take money out of their pocket and they go to the $500 board. And they're able to earn increments of those amounts over and over again. So there's 3 boards right here. And now, let me give you an example. Let's take this $100 board that we're looking at in front of me. And now, when Kathy gets started, $100 will go to you. This is you at the top. Lewis, when he gets started, $100 will go to you. Did you notice? Every time someone lands on one of these, this bottom row, it's called a pay line, every payment will make a payment to you. So there's a possible $700 that's made here. You never take money out of your pocket for the $25 or $100 again once you own them. When you own something, you don't have to buy it again. Only money from the system can pay to open up a new one. So here's what happens. On this pay line, there are 8 positions, 8 payments that you can get, except one of them opens a new $100 board. That's not coming out of your pocket, that's done with the system. Don't worry if you don't understand it all now. You're going to see in the next couple slides. I'll be able to explain that to you. Note though, these are the bottom 3 boards, and they're open today. Even though we're in beta, you'll be able to note that even in beta, all the way through to the $1,000 package is open. So imagine this, there are 8 positions on the bottom. Note that. Every one of those will equal a $1,000 payment to you when you're in this position of Gloria. And every one of those, except for one of them, whichever one is the last one to fill, that will go directly to open your new board. Now, many want to know what this buys and all that stuff. We have a credit system that allows you to have access to our tools, our AI features, and benefits that are used even in the process of you joining. Each of you will be able to use that yourself individually for anything, not just for Go E1Ulife. But let's stop for a moment. Let's go and take a close-up look at how this compensation plan works. Well, we're going to call you Gloria because I don't know who you are when you're watching this video. If you're Gloria, it may be that the person who told you about Go E1Ulife is also telling other people. It may be that they brought in James and James got started. That helps fill the board. Then Diane joins. You may have had nothing to do with that. Maybe you brought James and Diane in yourself. Maybe you didn't. The important thing is that as long as the board fills, you will get paid for everyone who lands on the pay line. If you brought them in or if someone else did, it doesn't matter. However, those who are proactive make more money and progress faster. If you've heard about people making $100,000 to $3,000 a day, those are the ones actively sharing the opportunity. Some people make $1,000 to $3,000 every 3 or 4 months because they are just waiting for the board to fill. Either way, no one loses. Now let's take a closer look at what happens when additional people start filling the board, like Cindy and Michael. Whether you referred them or not, what matters is that your board is filling. Now note this bottom row. They're empty right now. This is called the pay line. Pay line, pay line. I said it 3 times so that it sticks. Whoever is at the top of that board is the one who gets paid. So now look at this. Someone new joined. Kathy just paid. And guess what? If this is a $1,000 board, that means Kathy's payment was $1,000 to you. If this is a $25 board, that means Kathy's payment was $25 to you. Here's a question for you. Can this happen in multiple boards at the same time? Yes! That's exactly how it works. If this is a $1,000 board, you also have a $25 board, a $100 board, and a $500 board running at the same time, all generating payouts simultaneously. That's how people are making so much money. Once you own a board, you never lose it. It keeps growing and it keeps cycling. Now let's go even further. When Lewis pays, you get paid again. Then Carl comes in, you get paid again. And again and again, every time someone lands on that pay line, you are getting paid. If this is a $1,000 board, that means each of these payments is $1,000. If this is a $100 board, that means each of these payments is $100. So for this example, let's say this is a $1,000 board. You've already made $6,000 just from people landing on your pay line. Then comes the 7th person, another $1,000 payment to you. But what about the 8th and final position? That's the one that pays to open a new board for you. This is not coming out of your pocket. It's done automatically by the system. Now look at this. The previous board is closed because it was completed. But now Gloria starts over again. This happens over and over, and not in any specific order. New people will always enter top to bottom, left to right. If Cindy refers someone, that person will fill her board first. If Sue refers someone, it will fill her board first. If you refer someone, they will fall into your pay line first. Positioning matters, but what matters most is that you are continuously getting paid. Let's take another step forward. When Tom joins, you get paid. When Mary joins, you get paid again. And then, before you know it, you've cycled through another board. By the end of the year, you'll see that you have completed many boards. Now, what we love the most is that this isn't just about people making money. Go E1Ulife provides real products and services that are valuable in business. But since this video is about the compensation plan, we're focusing on that for now. Let's break this down even further. Payouts that make a difference. If you have a $25 board, when the first 7 positions fill, you earn $175 just from that $25 investment. That means you receive 250 credits, which can be used for AI-powered tools, automation, and marketing services. On a $100 board, you earn $700. Again, the last $100 opens a new board for you. That board also gives you 1,000 credits to use for business automation. Here's a quick trick. If you ever want to know how many credits you receive, just multiply the cost of the board by 10. For example, a $100 board gives you 1,000 credits. A $500 board gives you 5,000 credits. The same applies to higher boards. A $1,000 board means you get 10,000 credits. This is important because AI automation, workflows, and social media engagement all require credits. Every board you own will continuously replenish credits so that you never run out. And let's talk about the big boards. The $4,000 board allows you to earn $28,000, and the 8th payment automatically opens a new one. That board comes with 40,000 credits, enough for powerful business automation tools. And then there's the $8,000 board. That board allows you to earn up to $56,000 per cycle. The 8th payment automatically opens another board. With that board, you get 80,000 credits, meaning you will have access to the highest level of automation tools Go E1Ulife offers. The more boards you participate in, the more you earn. But here's the exciting part. If it takes you a year to reach the $8,000 board and you started with just $25, you never have to pay out of pocket again. Once you own a board, it continues earning for you indefinitely. That's the power of this system. Now, some people ask, what happens if someone joins a higher board before I do? Let's say someone joins the $1,000 board, but you only own the $25 and $100 boards. Since you don't own that $1,000 board yet, the person who referred you will receive that payment. But once you upgrade to the $1,000 board, you will never miss another payment at that level again. From that point on, all of those people will follow you into future cycles. You won't lose out. You just need to upgrade when you can to maximize your earnings. This system allows you to earn Bitcoin and access real marketing products. Every package comes with credits. You can use credits for automation tools, websites, marketing services, and AI-powered engagement tools. No wasted money. Every dollar provides real value. If you need to watch this video again to fully understand the plan, do it. Take the time to learn because this can completely change your financial future. We want you to succeed. So watch, learn, and take action. God bless and have an amazing year with Go E1Ulife.